I am answering the top 20, 25 questions asked about Temecula on Google. These are the most searched terms. These are the most searched keywords. So if you are local to Temecula, you're probably going to know a lot of these answers. But if you are thinking of relocating or moving to Temecula, this is going to be a really good two-part video that I am going to answer probably some of the questions that you have, because these are the questions everybody has. Okay, so the first question, what part of California is Temecula in? We are in Riverside County. A lot of people call it the Inland Empire, and we are the southernmost city in Riverside County. When you look up Riverside County, I can honestly say that it's just a different world, to be honest, down here in the southern part of Riverside County than it is in a lot of places throughout Riverside County. We border San Diego County, and we are about an hour east of the beach, the closest beach being Carlsbad or Oceanside. Is Temecula, California expensive? I would say if you compare it to the rest of the country, absolutely, especially with home prices. That is going to be the number one driver in regards to your biggest expense, that and gas, when you compare it to other places in the United States. When I'm comparing it to Newport Beach, when I'm comparing it to anywhere in San Diego County, when I'm comparing it anywhere in LA County, we are very, very inexpensive. I do have an in-depth 2024 cost of living video that I just did. I'm going to put it in the description because that will go through the cost of living for two people in Temecula and give you a really good idea of what the costs are and what you can expect in regards to your type of life and how much it's going to cost to have a decent life in Temecula. So make sure that in the description you check out that video because that breaks it down really well. Okay, is Temecula safe? One of the reasons we moved here from the beach, from $1 million homes, I'd wake up in the morning, I'd see the ocean. I'd see drug addicts right on the front park where we used to live, screaming and yelling. We couldn't go down to the beach at night. So when I compare Temecula to even some of the nicest areas that people hear about all the time on the news or that are more prestigious, it's safer than there. So I would say overall, yes, Temecula is, again, one of the safest cities in Southern California. Now, in regards to crime statistics, you just Google that and you'll get up-to-date information. I have never had a problem here in regards to safety. I never feel unsafe here. I know that there's one-off things that happen. You know, every city has that. But if you want to compare Temecula to other cities with either the same population or more throughout Southern California, it's not even a comparison. I feel very safe here. There are car break-ins. I would say that is the extent of what I've seen in the past 6-7 years. Down in Old Town, if you're there past 12 o'clock or 11 o'clock, there are things that have happened down there. But throughout the communities in Temecula, I never hear very much in regards to violent crime especially, but just crime in general. Again, the only thing that you hear of is car break-ins. Okay, so why is Temecula so windy? I'm not really a weatherman or know the topography or can give you the best answer in regards to this, but from my understanding, we almost have a tunnel through Fallbrook from the ocean through here, and we also have the Santa Ana winds. Now, what I can say is southern Temecula, which is very, very nice in the summer, has a breeze in a lot of these communities, which cools it down. Do I personally feel that Temecula is crazy in regards to wind? No. Are there some days that are windy? Absolutely. But I would say overall, there are very few days throughout the year where I'm out golfing and it absolutely sucks because the wind's so bad. Or I go outside and you don't want to walk or you don't want to be outside because the wind is so bad. Okay, why is Temecula so popular? I would say that everything that I've just listed, weather, safety, schools, affordability, all of those are probably the 5 major things that are making this area very, very popular. I would say that in the previous 10 years, a city like Menifee, which is about 20 minutes north of Temecula, just the absolute affordability of homes is what brought people to this area. The popularity stems from maybe other cities, and just in my experience, like LA, San Diego, Orange County, Seattle, Portland. These people are selling homes. They want to live in a safer community. They want to live in the sun. They work remotely. And that is what is keeping the popularity in regards to, even though the home prices have gone up substantially, it's still affordable for a great number of people throughout the United States. And you get everything that I just listed in regards to why it's such a good place to live. Okay, so why is Temecula traffic so bad? Well, right now, they are doing major construction on the Winchester off-ramp, which is north Temecula. I think they're making another off-ramp. I think they're widening the freeway. Hopefully that solves a little bit of the problem. But I don't think, the reason I think traffic is so bad, and a lot of people will be able to attest to this, is that the infrastructure did not keep up with the amount of homes that were being built in Temecula. You start off with 30,000 people 20 years ago, and then it's gone up 150, 160% in the last 20 years, and they haven't done much in regards to the infrastructure to hold that amount of people. So yes, yes, the traffic's bad. When is it really bad? Just like the rest of California, 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the afternoon till 7 o'clock. But right now, it really doesn't matter. That 15 freeway going north from San Diego, it seems like it's gridlocked all the time. So hopefully that gets better. Okay, so next, and this sort of contradicts the last question, but one of the major questions asked online to Google is, why is Temecula so cheap? Temecula is not really that cheap. It's probably in the top 7%, 10% of expensive homes in the nation. But when you compare it to other areas of Southern California, it's extremely cheap. You are not going to find a nicer city in Southern California where you can buy a home for $650,000. It just doesn't exist. And to top that off, the $1 million home or the $1.2 million home that you're going to find in LA County is going to be a place that you don't even want to be out past dusk or 7 o'clock at night. So there's many other areas of Southern California where you're going to pay double what you're paying in Temecula, and you're not even going to want to or enjoy living there after a while, just because of what has gone on over the last 5 or 6 years. Okay, why is Temecula famous? I would say the two most prominent or well-known things about Temecula would be wine country and Old Town Temecula. We are actually getting to a point where it is becoming a weekend destination for a lot of people. Many people come out, stay at the wineries or stay at Airbnbs out in wine country. Many people just come down for the night, the day, walk around Old Town, go to restaurants, go to the bars. But I would say that those two things, and I forgot one, sorry, Pechanga Casino, that is also very popular. It's absolutely beautiful there if you are into gambling. They have restaurants, spas, hotels. So those three things are probably what is known most about Temecula. Okay, so when is the best time to visit Temecula, California? I would say that this is very uniform throughout the world. September, October are some of the best months to travel anywhere, and this does include Temecula. September in Temecula can still be very, very hot. I would probably hold off. The October, November is even nicer. That's when we get, 60s, mid 70s. But the one thing about Southern California, or Temecula specifically, is that we could be in December. We could have really cold mornings. We could have rain for 3 or 4 days. And then all of a sudden, for a week and a half, it's 75, 80 degrees. And the weather, especially the last couple years, has been changed a lot throughout the winter months. That is our rainy season, but technically you could come here in December, January and get an absolutely beautiful week.